Okay, I got really distracted. Hi, vegan memes. I thought I would do vegan memes again because it was fun. Some people have asked for it too, and I wanted to do something fun. And I guess I'm not very creative, so I'm just going to do the same thing that I did before, hopefully with new, fresher, more inspiring / fun memes. But I did get distracted. I'm going to do the same thing, go to Instagram and literally type in vegan memes and see what we can find. I got distracted because on the Explore page, a fairly local family came up. I made a video about that whole thing recently. And she has this really lovely post. She has two pictures. One that has the like Instagram filter, or one of the filters, I guess, that makes your skin look very porcelain and smooths out all the wrinkles and all that shit. And then she's got the like real, not touched up photo next to it. And it's just this really nice post about how she used to use those filters, but they made her feel bad. She says they definitely impacted my self-esteem and how I thought of myself because I couldn't carry the filter around with me all day. It's so easy to forget that a lot of what you see in social media is made possible with the use of Photoshop and filters. I really appreciate anytime I see that, anytime people showing that, or just being like, yeah, I use filters because it looks awesome. And, you know, they're not trying to hide behind it. Or someone saying, yeah, I used to do that and I'm trying not to because it, you know, I can see how it can affect how you feel. Point is, very nice post, very inspiring post actually about, you know, feeling good about yourself and feeling beautiful, even if you're not perfect, because no one is. And once you get to a certain age, you're going to have wrinkles. All right, on to the memes. Don't worry, we got you covered. There will be a vegan option. The vegan option. What photo is that? Like, who took that? What was that for? Was that just for this meme? That's pretty good, though. That's a good one to start with. Love these cruelty-free vegan lashes. Oh god, that's so creepy. Not lychee. Rambutan? Is that what it is? One of those where you gotta open it up and it's got this kind of jelly type fruit thing in it. I don't know if I've ever had rambutan, but I've had leeches. Pretty good. When your friend refuses a plastic straw but then orders a steak and takes a personal Uber XL home. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to... Yeah. I think people sometimes think that they're doing a lot when they are doing just virtually nothing. You know, not choosing the plastic straw is virtually nothing. It is easy. I mean, in terms of effort, it's a lot easier than foregoing the steak and, you know, foregoing the Uber, maybe biking home instead. But I don't know, you know, every small thing makes a difference. I mean, in terms of the straws, it's not even clear if that's effective or not. But there are small things that are effective. I don't think we should be looking at small steps that people are taking and saying, oh, well, you're still doing this and that's harmful as well. You know, I don't think that's particularly useful, but it's hard not to notice. It's just a meme. Oh my god, just laugh at it and move on. All the ingredients are vegan, but why doesn't it say vegan? It says vegan, but I better check the ingredients list just to make sure. Yeah. When you completely isolate yourself because you lost all faith in humanity, but vegan food is life. Okay. I hate cooking, so I can't relate. Everyone who hates tofu is just telling you the only marinade they use. Everyone who hates tofu is just telling you the only marinade they use is air. I mean, I think there are people who genuinely dislike the taste of tofu. Because I don't understand it's just a sponge. It doesn't have a taste. It absolutely has a taste. It has a very clear taste. It doesn't remove that taste by adding a marinade. Yeah, so I think if you just really hate the taste of soy and tofu in particular, yeah, I mean, keep trying different marinades and different flavors for it. You might find something that you like or can at least tolerate, I guess, but I'm not going to pretend that people who just hate the taste of tofu regardless of marinade, don't exist. You know, I don't know. I don't think that's very fair. I know it's just a meme. God damn it. Her, I bet he's thinking about other women. Him, why do salt and vinegar chips have milk solids in them? Do they really? I was never a big salt and vinegar fan. I've eaten them and every time it was this is why? I remember wanting to get these lime flavored tortilla chips. It was just lime, salt and lime, and there's milk. Why? How to cook beans. Step 1, soak beans yesterday. I don't soak beans typically. I mean, I have not cooked dry beans in a long time because I hate the smell. It's gross. I just buy canned beans. I read something that was it didn't really have that much of an effect. They did this whole little experiment thing, and yeah, it's fine. I don't soak them. Or if I do, it's for an hour. It's not, overnight. I went vegan 7 years ago at the age of 69. It's never too late to stop eating animals. Aww. Most annoying vegan thing that happens when I have a normal snack like pretzels and offer it to someone and the response is, well, let's see how good these vegan pretzels are. They're the same pretzels you've eaten your entire life, Becky. People really don't know. It's incredible. Like, of course they don't. If you haven't been reading ingredient lists for years, then that makes sense. And I mean, there are things like, again, those stupid chips, which I would have thought, I checked just to be sure, but like, of course they're vegan, and they weren't. So there definitely are things like that where it's like, yeah, there's no animal product in this. Oh my God, there is. Dad doesn't want dog. Family gets dog anyway. Dad and dog. True. That's my dad. We always had animals. My dad was never really, he let us get them as long as he got to name them. So of course they were always just ridiculous names. I had a dog named Bean Dip. Come on. Didn't really get attached to any of them until Rupert. And they are just like best friends. He runs that dog every single day. I think they go on 2 walk/runs every single day. He's like the best dog companion I've ever met. And I've met a lot as a pet sitter. Like he does so much for that dog. That dog has such a good life. And yeah, it's pretty beautiful. Brand new vegan after dealing with idiots for years. Oh no. So many of these are sad. I don't like it. When you pass by the meat department in the grocery store. Yeah. I hate going over there. They have the plant-based section with some of the Simple Truth stuff, the grind, which we really like. That stuff's great. We use that for tacos. And I think they've got the like Beyond Burger, Beyond Sausage, stuff like that over there. It's gross. I don't like looking at it. Also, that movie sucked, man. Bird Box, that was dumb. Like, what were even the rules? It was so confusing, like what exactly these monsters can actually do. And yeah, it's not good. All right, let's check out Vegan Meme Dealer again. A family member that makes sure there's vegan food at the reunion, me. Aww. Who are they? I don't know if that's very sweet. Yeah, I've said before, like, I still remember this when I was raw vegan, and it was some family thing, and probably Thanksgiving or something. And my aunt made just like blueberries and peaches on like lettuce, I think, just like a little plate for me. It was so sweet. Like she didn't have to do anything, and she did that. And I don't know, I'll never forget that. That was so sweet. I was so dumb eating like only fruit. And even still, she's like, here you go. I'll have something for you. I don't know. People will go on keto and deadass eat bacon every meal and sticks of butter for breakfast, and no one says a word. But when I say I'm vegan, everyone I know is suddenly concerned that I'm now malnourished. I just saw something posted on Twitter where this chick literally, it was just ground beef and butter, like 2 sticks of butter and like a pound or 2 pounds of ground beef that she cooked up. It was disgusting. Now, she did say she kept it bland so that she could flavor it differently, like throughout the week or whatever, but like gross. And everyone, like not just vegans, literally everyone was like, what the fuck? This is disgusting. I get what they're saying, but I think generally people are not super favorable towards keto and shit like that. Like most people know that just eating beef and butter and bacon is not good for you. And also, while there are keto people who do that, I'm sure a lot of them are eating like vegetables and whatnot. It's like, I remember forever ago, it was Freely, I think, who was talking about like Atkins and low carb and how they're eating, what was it? She said some sort of meat that's like fried in a batter. It's like, no, they're not, because that's carbs. Like, that's not part of the diet. You know what I mean? It's like, don't criticize something if you know literally nothing about it. It's so lazy. Not saying this person is lazy. They might have had this experience. I mean, I think we've all known like family members who have gone low carb, right, to lose weight. It's pretty common. And yeah, I don't think a lot of people are talking about malnutrition when it comes to that so much. It's just like, okay, good luck to your arteries. Even though malnutrition like absolutely is a concern if you are not, especially with keto, right? Like there's the whole keto headaches things because they're not getting enough potassium and some other minerals because they're eating so much animal shit and not enough plants. It's like the benefit of if you're going to go keto, like go plant-based keto because you will still get those things. Or just don't do keto, I mean, if you want to try low carb, that's one thing, but going that low carb, we just don't know. We don't know what the long-term effects of that are. And before anyone's like, well, vegan is long-term, we don't we don't know, it could be bad, blah, blah, blah. It's like there's a huge difference between getting the same nutrients from different sources and literally not getting the same nutrients, which is keto, right? With vegan, you're presumably eating a balanced diet and still meeting your nutrient needs, just exclusively from plants instead of from plants and animals. Whereas with keto, you are not getting the same nutrients. You are getting significantly less carbs. Quite a bit different. Everyone being mad at Joe Exotic for taking newborn tiger cubs away from their mothers, the dairy industry. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to take away anyone's sympathy or, I want people to watch. I mean, people's reaction to that show still just pisses me off. I cannot believe, oh God, whatever. I have a video on it. It's bullshit. Hank Green tweeted something that was like, thank you, finally some reason from people. I cannot believe the number of people who literally see Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin as the same or her as worse. What the fuck? I mean, I get it because the documentary was totally made that way, but maybe it's because I watch a lot of documentaries so I can spot the deceptiveness and deceptive camera angles and music and just how stuff is edited and laid out better than other people. I don't know, but oh man, I despise that documentary. The more I think about it, like, the more venomous I feel towards it, the more I absolutely despise it. But, I don't want to take away people feeling bad for tigers. Like that is important. But obviously it is frustrating when it's so easy, it's so easy to be sympathetic when what you do has nothing. You don't have to change your life at all. It's not like you were going and supporting Joe Exotic. I'm sure some people did, and that might be, an issue for them. Maybe they have a hard time recognizing that it's wrong because they participated in it and gave him money or whatever. But for most of us, we never went to his stupid zoo. We've never supported any of this stuff. So it's so easy to be like, yeah, it's bad, because you don't have to do anything about it. It's a lot harder to be like, hey, what we do to the animals that we eat is way, way, way worse than that. Like 1,000,000 times worse than that. Because now you got to change like every meal. One of the largest pork processing facilities in the US is closing until further notice. So it begins. What is that from? I have no idea. That's not Game of Thrones, is it? I watched Game of Thrones, but it's so funny, man. That show, it's just gone. Like, is there anyone who knows how it ended, at least in terms of like people being really upset with the downward trend in quality and particularly the ending, the last season? And they're like, I'm going to start it anyway. I want to meet those people. Like, what's that like? I can't imagine like loving that show and having that ending. Man, that would be so upsetting, because I think I said before, like, I liked the first couple seasons, whatever, but I wasn't into it the last few seasons, I think, particularly the last two. I kind of tapped out. I kept watching it, ex-partner was watching it, but like, I did not care. I was so done with it. So it was all kind of funny. Like, I loved going on Twitter and seeing everyone bitch about it. Twitter definitely made the show fun for me. Oh, I saw a tweet from, was it Hugh Grant, who was talking about the moral atrocities that are going on now that we don't see and that our descendants will look back on and go, oh my God. I have a video about that, are we moral monsters, I think is what I called it. And like, yeah, absolutely we are. And he even mentioned animals, like in the tweet. It's like, man, that's awesome. When someone announces that you're vegan at a social gathering. What about protein? My friend was vegan for 2 days and got really sick. I used to be vegetarian. My uncle has a farm and plants feel pain. If we don't eat cows, they'll take over the world. I'd go vegan, but vegans are so rude. Milk doesn't actually hurt the animals, so I'd miss cheese. That doesn't bother me so much. People are like, oh man, like cheese, that's too hard. But it's the, like, plants feel pain. They don't. Get out of here. That is such bullshit. Like, I used to think, no, we need to take that seriously because some people might really think, no, you don't. No one does. Ew, gross. People in other countries eat animals that we keep as pets. Surely my Western worldview is the universal standard of morality. I'm not being racist at all. Yep, there was a lot of that. Still a lot of that going around. Which sucks because then you can't criticize. I see people, like, genuinely and appropriately, in my view, criticizing the Chinese government's response, the initial response, and they're lumped in with the other people who are criticizing for like racist, xenophobic reasons, right? The Chinese government is awful. We should be able to say that without being branded as like xenophobic, right? Vegan in quarantine starter pack. Was it peanut butter and jelly sandwich, hummus, black beans, cookies and cream? I think I've had that. That's pretty good. Don't forget that rice, baby. We don't eat much rice. We've got rice, but we don't eat much of it. But we definitely eat a lot of peanut butter sandwiches and peanut butter jelly sandwiches. We haven't had hummus in a long time. Ooh, I need to make some hummus. I just used black beans yesterday. I made that enchilada I was talking about in the other video. Very yummy. And we don't have any ice cream right now. But I might get another delivery from Whole Foods, in which case, I think I want the Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Wait, how crazy is that? I'm like, which vegan ice cream do I want? Because there are like 10 that I really like, and I'm not sure which one I want. That was not a thing. That was not a thing. And now it's a thing. That's pretty great. Actual photo of the guy that goes around commenting bacon on vegan okay. Do we always have to throw these ones in? Like, does it, these ones, we always have to throw these in, I guess. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's so overdone, these kinds of jokes, and they're mean. Like, they're really good people who, I mean, not like that. They're not a humanoid fish thing, but they're really good people who maybe aren't super attractive. So I don't know. That's one of the things, the more woke things that I really do agree with. And I've had to work on that. I mean, I've always made fun of people's looks, not like here, but in my private life. I've always been, pretty awful with that sort of stuff. And I've had to stop doing that, especially with kids. Like, I don't want my kids hearing that shit, You realize how awful you talk when you have kids. And it's like, oh, like I say I hate things all the time. I'm sure I do it in videos. Like, I hate this, I hate that. I really gotta stop that. It's such a harsh thing to say. But I really don't like these fat shaming, ugly shaming type things. They're just mean. The best vegan memes. We'll see about that. When you're trying to explain that heart disease is the #1 killer in the world and it happens to be due to consumption of animal products, but they still want facts/proof. Google that shit. I mean, it's not all due to consumption of animal products. And also, don't tell people to Google shit. They're gonna come across who knows what. Like, that's not helpful. Give them a useful source, a credible source. Please don't tell people to just do their own research or Google shit. We can't do that. We don't know how to do that. They're going to end up on like Goop or something and start putting jade eggs up their vaginas. Like, you want to be responsible for that? The day I found vegan pretzels. But like, all pretzels are vegan, aren't they? Oh, the puffy ones. Oh, are those not? I don't know. Dairy industry. You can't just call your product milk. Our consumers are easily confused. We will sue. Plant-based company. Okay, chill. Milk. Oh, Miyoko's Creamery. They were suing the state of California, I believe. Bullshit labeling that you can't call, cashew cheese, right? And so they tried to have it thrown out, and the judge was like, nope. So, 1 point for Miyoko's. That's how it works, right? There's nothing else really that's grabbing me here. So I think I'm gonna go to TikTok, but I think I uninstalled TikTok. So I might have to reinstall TikTok. Someone said you have to just go through it and like, and I guess, is there a dislike? There's not a dislike, but just skip, I guess, over ones for like 30 minutes and then you'll start getting to the good shit. But I'm just not gonna do that. And it keeps giving me notifications, even though I have notifications off. That is just like a no. Any app that does that shit, fuck off, you're gone, done with you. And now I'm reinstalling it, so. Oh, they're doing something with the Beyond Beef ground. Oh, like meatballs. Yummy. Nice. Oh, and their parents and their grandparents like it. Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh, potatoes. Oh, I'm so hungry. This was a terrible idea. Oh my god, my stomach is just... I'm so hungry. They're making a roll. Oh, yum, yum, yum. That looks delicious.
3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. It's funny because veganism is actually terrible for the environment and leads to overfarming because there's not a healthy rotation between livestock grazing and cultivated land for farming, and also hurts human diets because you're supposed to eat both.
It's the Alan Savory stuff. I've talked about this ad nauseum. I guess the Steven Crowder video would be a good one to check out about the veganism, bad for the environment kind of shit. Ugh. I mean, my response to him, not his video. Oh my god, so many of these. She's just putting it into a bowl. It's just a smoothie bowl. There's no recipe or anything. It's just like way too much of like, what, banana and spinach and whatever? Like, what is the point of this? Why does this have so many views? Is this like an ASMR thing where they, like, it's satisfying? Is that? Oh, it's because she's a lady and she got boobies and a nice tum-tum. Is that what's happening when you're vegan? What? Is it gonna be like a face? What? Oh. What? Ew. What? What does that have to do with anything? I'm vegan, lol, I don't get it. I don't either. Same here. Oh no. No one's explaining this. People are just saying I don't get it. Nobody gets it. Is like the process of doing like those kind of nail. I don't know anything about nails. I just know when you buy the nail polish and you put it on. I don't know like the manicures or the putting it under the thing. I don't understand. I don't know what any of that is. Is that process like not vegan? Is there something? Oh, here's what I eat in a day. Iced coffee with almond milk, Lara bar, homemade Greek lemon dressing with avocado and tomatoes, more iced coffee, cucumber vegan ranch, vegetable stir fry, vegan. Oh my god, where's the protein? Jeez. She looks like a little kid. That's not good. Oh my gosh, I hope that is not really what you're eating. I sound like such a mom. You're a growing girl. You need protein. That's my biggest worry with all these vegan accounts that do not eat appropriately. You know, there's a lot of young kids who are going to be inspired to do that and just not understand that it's inappropriate, particularly for teenagers, to be eating just fucking vegetables, potatoes and rice, and maybe beans sometimes, and maybe tofu sometimes. Yikes, man. I don't want to end on that one. I want to end on a nice one. We need a Tabitha. That's what's going on.
Would you see carrots or do you see bacon? I'm about to make carrot bacon. Don't call it a comeback, honey. He been here for years. Garlic powder, like that. And mix this all up, because this is your seasoning. And this your concoction for the carrots to turn it into the bacon. Then put the bacon in there, make sure it get thoroughly seasoned. You can leave it in there for about 2 minutes or so. Put it in your air fryer or your oven.
Is bacon crunchy like that, though? I'm trying to remember. I mean, I guess some of it's really crunchy, the more cooked, burned part. I don't know. Is that actually good? Is the carrot bacon actually good? I'm skeptical. The smart bacon is fine for me. I know a lot of people hate it, but I think it's delicious and super salty. It's just chewy salt. It's really good. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe, support the channel, patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. And I will have a new video very soon, hopefully. I time traveled for the first time, the very first time. I realized just a few days ago the whole wedding thing for June. I remembered it and was like, oh yeah, I need to do that. And then realized that, oh, I should have been doing this like since day one, because it's several days of stuff. You can't get all the stuff. It was already obviously almost the end of June. So I was like, well, I guess I'll time travel so I can get all the stuff. And so I did. And it was kind of cool because the day I did it, Aurora just announced that she was leaving the Penguin, which is fine. She's just like, meh, whatever, I don't like her anymore. I was so excited when she moved in, and I'm just like, well, yeah, you can leave. And so she would have to leave, then the next, or no, they announced they leave, then the next day they're boxing up their stuff, you get to say goodbye, then the day after that, they're gone, and so then you can go find a new villager, and then they're like, yeah, I'll move in, and so the next day, they move in, but they've got all their stuff in boxes, and then the day after that, you get to finally see their house, right? So it's like several days of just nonsense. But because I time traveled, it moves it up a day every time you do, right? So basically on the same day, I ended up going and like getting a new villager. So that was pretty dope. And I did the wedding stuff, which I don't even know why. I don't like any of the shit you get. I don't like wedding shit. I don't like any of it. So I don't know why I did all that. It was so dumb. But the good news, I have Graham, little hamster, and he is just so precious. Yes, I'm still trying to get all cats, but I don't know when that's going to happen. And he's so cute. I had to get him. Oh, I also got Sylvana, the squirrel, and her house is amazing. It's all like cherry blossoms and like this picnic thing. Oh, it's so cute. I still haven't seen Graham's house yet because he's just been like out. I keep checking randomly throughout the day and he's still out of his house. He won't go in his damn house. So I haven't seen it yet, other than the wallpaper and the flooring, which was like, what was the wall? It was like weird computer shit or something. So I guess he's kind of like nerdy. I don't know. Like a techie or something. Ooh, I'm excited. I have played this game every single day since the day I got it. I got it the day it came out, March 20th. It's Friday. Was that Friday? And I've played it every single day. I have not missed a day. I'm still trying to find my seed, the weather forecast seed, so I can get my islands, forecast. But yeah, I just keep fucking it up. I finally got a seed, but it was wrong. Like it told me it was going to be sunny, but it was raining, that sort of thing. So I've had to just start over. And the easiest way to do it is to like record when you have a shower or whatever and record the times of the stars and stuff. But I have not had a shower like the whole time. I've not had any meteor shower or a rainbow or anything like that. So yeah, it's slow going. Finally got green mums. Beautiful. I think I have 3 of them. Super exciting. I think I have all the flowers now, every single variation. I even have gold roses. Oh, they're so hideous. Just awful. And I have flowers everywhere. Like I don't know what's happened, but I cannot get rid of flowers now. My town is absolutely covered. Do you get in trouble for that? Like, is Isabel gonna get mad at me for that? Like with the trees, if you have too many trees? Because I keep getting the lily of the valley, so I still have 5 stars. But like, it's ridiculous. I don't know why I can't just get rid of some of them. I don't know why. I guess because I'm not really sure what I want to do and where I want to put. I don't know. Like part of me still feels like there's room for all of them. And I keep amassing more because it keeps raining. It's just like, no, there's room. There's room for all of you. I'll make room.